All right, you introduce it, I think.
Okay, no worries. Welcome to Better with Jackson and Jordan. We are two humans trying to better ourselves.
Yep. That's great.
Okay, can we address the elephant in the room?
What's that?
No, Zack and Peter.
Yeah.
And I feel a bit exposed.
Why?
Because
They feel the silence?
Yeah, I feel like they're the more... Is extrovert the right word?
Yeah.
I feel like they're the leaders of the bunch. And we... I don't know if this is disrespectful to you, but I feel like I'm now just left alone.
With me? Well, that's how I feel too.
I feel like we've both been abandoned.
Right.
You know
like
what I
we're
mean?
like kids in a farm or something.
Yeah, in shopping centres where I usually get lost.
Yeah, not farm. I take that back. I'll go to shopping centre as well.
But yeah, we are here with a bit of a new show that will last about 16 episodes or so while Zack and Peter are away travelling the world. We are going to try and become better humans.
That's
which is
right.
a far more noble
Cause than travelling.
And way cooler in the long run. Because when they come back, they're going to be miserable.
Oh my God.
Because they're going to be like, I've been on holiday, I've been travelling the world, now I'm back in Perth and I've got to work and it's terrible. We're going to be up there.
Ascended.
We're going to be ascended. We'll be
I don't know
up
if
there
we're
with the
gonna be
monks, the Jesus Christ of the world. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Other
any more
changes
to it?
is podcast set. What have we got here?
Yeah. So I'm really sorry, guys. So we usually record the podcast at Zack's house. Now we've copped my room.
What have we got here?
And we've got, that's my
Gold Sixes Auskick 2003.
That's my first ever trophy. I didn't realize we'll be analysing my room here.
10-11 season premiers. Congratulations.
Okay, these are my best trophies. That's why they're there.
Under 16 boy.
Yeah. That's my first ever wobble trophy.
It
Wobble
just
is
says
like...
you're a boy.
Wait, does it not... Oh, we didn't win anything.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's not a best trophy then.
No, it is because I joined the Wobble, which is like the West
High
Australian League, and then that was my first ever win at a Smash Bros major.
MVP.
That was when I was the best player at like when they invited all the best Australian players in the world.
Yeah, great. Congrats, dude. All the best Australians in the world.
To a tournament, and I won it. I was the best player there.
Oh, congratulations.
So they're my best 4 trophies.
And then we got Bryant,
some
Kobe.
I've got in the cupboard.
No, sorry, Bryant and Kobe. We got Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and who was the other one?
LeBron.
Oh,
you don't
sorry.
Know that? Oh, because he's covering up his name.
His name's, 23 though. Right, so yeah, the big 3 there.
So we're in my room, guys. Yeah, the new podcast set. It's a lot better, so you're welcome, everyone.
Yeah. The trophies is handy. All right, well, let's do it. What do we do this week? Meditation.
So, yeah. Did we even explain the plan?
No. Okay, explain the plan. You got this.
Okay, so our plan is every single week we try like a self-help kind of suggested thing. For this week, we did meditation.
We did.
And I guess we're going to try, I don't know what our plan is. We're going to try and stack.
Are we going to keep going with meditation?
Well, you'll find out by the end of the
Oh.
podcast. And we're going to try a different thing every week and either recommend it or not recommend it to you guys. Because I feel like self-help is a very big topic at the moment with the old internet.
Everyone wants to be better.
Everyone wants to be better, and we realize the internet is slowly rotting our brains more and more. In fact, quicker, not even slowly rotting our brains.
No, it's pretty fast, yeah.
So we're going to figure it out for you guys and let you know what is best.
So, meditation. How'd you go?
I did good, actually. So this is my first time ever actually trying to meditate for 20 minutes every morning. Because usually I try to meditate and it's like 10 minutes or something like that. And have you heard this? Apparently around 20 minutes is like the magic number of like...
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Apparently the Hindus... Can you call them that?
I don't know.
It sounds offensive. The Hindus...
He went back in.
There's something weird about saying it like that.
Yeah. Just don't get bogged down.
Yeah. Those people...
Oh, it's worse. Okay, start again.
They say that Hindu is accurate. We've got from William Beasley. Okay, so the Hindus say like 17 minutes or 18 minutes is like the mystical good time to meditate. And then they've done studies recently where they've said, about 20 minutes is when there's actual changes that you can scientifically see in the brain. So I was sending it with 20 minutes and I felt good effects. It was good. I did it every day. The first day, I take it back. First day I completely failed. It was miserable.
Okay.
Because I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Because I had a cold.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I had a big cold and I was sick. And then I tried to do a meditation. It was like breathing nose meditation. I don't know what you tried to do. We'll get into it in a bit. And it sucked. And I couldn't do it. But then I figured out the next day, there's a meditation that's called Tratika, which is like fixed point. Have you heard of this type of meditation? Like fixed point gazing. Okay. And it's supposed to improve focus. So that has been what I've been doing. And it's been good. It's been very good. I don't know. Should I talk about everything or?
No, just give us a little teaser.
Okay.
And then I'll give you a little teaser. How does that sound? Would you like that?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Thought you would.
So, yeah, I mean, it's felt good today for the first time ever. This has been, I've like not gone on my phone. I've not looked at social media. I've not listened to a podcast, listened to music, anything this morning. Right. And I'm giving it up to that's been the meditation because I've always been trying to do that. Yeah. And then I feel like it's just improved my actual focus. Yeah.
I've been in a bad rut with that of just like had to walk around the house with something going on.
Yeah. So I think it's improved because it's like, I feel like you do anything and then your phone or technology is like, yo, over here, bro. And you're like, okay. Yeah. And you get sucked in. But since I've been improving my focus, whatever I want to focus on, it's actually been getting better.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Including a very impressive big thing that I will talk about.
Oh, later. Wow. I know I'll be staying to the end. I know that.
But how did it go for you?
Well, as you would know.
I just licked the microphone.
How was it?
Not good.
Not good? No good. Okay, so Monday I messaged you. We were supposed to record on Tuesday. Today is Thursday, right?
Yeah, so about 6 days in. Yeah. I've been meditating every day. Jackson messages me.
I haven't been doing any meditating.
you said I think it was like how you've been going with your meditation in brackets. Haven't done any.
Yeah. Because I was kind of hoping you hadn't done either. So I was like, okay, well, we get to push this back because I haven't started. So Monday I pumped out a 10-minute. Now my meditation technique is to close my eyes and do nothing.
Yeah. Do you try to focus on
I imagine there's a ball in my brain and I just try and keep all I think about is that ball.
Keep that
and
ball
other stuff
there.
Comes in
and
to the brain.
Hang on,
so
the ball's here.
Get out of here. I'm worried about this ball.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes on Monday. Happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, forget.
Didn't do it.
Forgot again. Oh, no. Not good. So then yesterday, I thought, well, I've really let it run down here. Did an hour. To make up for all of my...
An hour focusing on the ball?
Yes.
No way you actually focused on the ball for an hour.
Well, it got easier. What was interesting. Because the 10 minutes I find hard. Like, it's like the beginning is particularly is like stuff's coming in to think about.
Yeah. I've actually written down on my phone a little bit after each one that we can talk about.
Oh, brilliant.
Or we can have a quick look later.
So the problem was I set an alarm for 1 hour.
Yeah.
So I don't know the timing specifically, but I would guess about halfway... I got into a real zone. But then I started thinking, I'm really good at this.
And then you forgot it.
And then I lost the zone.
Dude, that's like when you're playing Smash Bros. Or like playing sport and you're like, dude, I'm doing so well right now. We're going to win. Yeah. And then you lose.
And then you make a big mistake.
It trains that exact part of your brain, I feel.
To focus.
It's good. I would recommend it, guys.
And then I pumped out another 10 this morning.
Damn.
So all in all, I've done, 80 minutes. So not quite as much as you.
How do you feel about the 10? I feel like, because it's like the 20 is that magic number there.
I bet, just as I feel like I'm starting to get into a zone with it, I finished.
Yeah.
20 minutes seems about right. I feel like half an hour was the spot, but I don't know exactly. It could have been 20 minutes for me.
20 minutes.
Where I got into that zone.
Give it a try.
So that's my experience with meditation.
So we're going to go through, by the way. We're going to say the worst part of it.
Yeah.
We're going to say the best part of what we did in the week.
Yeah.
And we're going to say, would we recommend it
to 4 different groups of people.
We won't reveal the 4 different groups.
You'll be excited to find out.
For you, what was the worst part?
Remembering to do it. Because, okay, even the 10 minutes after I would do it, and this is the same with all of these things, like going to the gym, getting outside, you're always afterwards, you're like, that's great. I should do that all the time.
Yeah.
And then it comes around to do it, you're like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Or I forget. So the worst part is like finding the time, I would say.
Dude,
not
the time,
really about meditation.
I think the time is the worst part with all this shit.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to do it 16 and figure out the best ones.
Yeah.
Because it's like, first of all, there's so many things. So it's like, imagine you wake up in the morning, you, I don't know, go for a walk, meditate, have a cold plunge, hit the gym, go to the, I don't know, all the
stuff
the
you
stuff,
need to do.
And then it's 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, ready to
time
start
to get into work.
It's like 2 p.m. You're like, I'm tired. Time for bed, bro. So I don't know how all this stuff is gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on a journey. And
so what was the worst part? Was that for you the time as well?
I think so, because it's like right now it seemed kind of fine.
Right.
For 20 minutes, I did it first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Apparently that's good.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning. And then it kind of sets you up for the day. But already, I don't want to be adding more to my morning.
Right, well, bad news. We've got more to come.
Yeah, because like we got the 20-minute meditation. And then, I actually didn't tell you this, but maybe because of the meditation,
Right.
I signed up for the gym this week.
That's big.
I'm at the gym now.
Well, it's made you focus.
It has made me focus. So,
Sick.
But then it's like, if I want to go to the gym and meditate in the morning,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Forget it.
so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say time is the worst part. Because imagine you're like a dad or a mum and you wake up, you got to get your kids ready, you got to go to work, you got to cook. I don't know, when you're going to sit down for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard to find the time, though. I do find that I will go on my phone randomly and just scroll random shit. For
Great
20
point,
minutes.
actually. I feel like everyone spends 20 minutes doing some
Easily, everyone spends 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I
I
take
think-
it back, not the worst part.
So cut that out.
What's the worst? The worst part is just it's freaking boring. What am I talking about? It's
Yeah.
so boring.
I don't. Yeah, it is boring. Actually,
I would wait. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, man, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then it's so boring. And then you do it, you're like, that was great.
Yeah.
But it's that initial part. You know what's interesting? I'm going to bring up my phone.
Here we
now.
go.
Because I kind of wrote down my feelings on it fluctuated.
Oh,
So
you got a diary.
I got a diary. So day 1, I just wrote in a diary, nose breathing, didn't work, can't breathe.
Yeah, damn, sick.
Day 2, after it, I was like, I feel super chill now.
Okay.
Day 3 was also good because I was following like a YouTube guide.
Oh, it was talking to you.
It was talking me through it, and I was like, okay, that was pretty good. Day 4 was also very good, and it's like you focus on a candle. By the way, did I mention that?
No.
Okay, so
You said it was a fixed point, but not. what you were
it
focusing-
was a can. That's why I got the candle. That's the candle I've been using right
Oh my
there.
god, the famous candle.
The famous candle.
Wait, so you would sit? Just give us
No,
a look.
I would put it on the desk. And
Oh,
just sit
okay.
and
You would
look
just
at
sit
it,
and
yeah?
look at the candle.
And then,
Okay.
so then I was feeling good, and then I was like, okay, we got to step it up. Day 5, no guide. Because the guide kind of carries you, I'll be honest.
Right, you think it's
so much easier to focus.
I find the guides annoying. I feel like I'm just getting into the zone, and then the guy will come back and be like, "Here we are."
Oh, well, this lady doesn't stop.
Oh,
She just keeps talking.
and what the guided ones I've done, they'll like talk, and then they'll stop, and there'll be some waves or something, and I'm like starting to get in the zone.
And then he
she'll
comes
come
back,
she'll
you're
be
like,
like, "What up?" Make sure to
the
like and
meditation?
subscribe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a little bit on training wheels. So then I did no
Guide.
and it was a lot harder. But yeah, I just started to find it so boring. Then skip ahead, day 7, the night before, I was like, yo, I'm so keen to meditate tomorrow.
Wow.
I had like, you know when you start to get in a routine of the gym and
Yeah.
you like start to be like
Excited to go.
It.
Yeah.
Day 7, guys, for me, it started to get that.
That's
I woke up
exciting.
in the morning and I was still like, damn it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I started to have a little bit of craving.
A little bit of
there.
anticipation.
So that's very interesting. The worst part as well is that I always had my best ideas when I was meditating. Did you get that?
Yeah, of course.
It's like the one moment where you're sitting down silently for the day and not having interruptions.
It really does clear the mind. Like I know it's a sort of a
Yeah.
what would it be called? Like a saying about it. Like it clears the mind, but it does, and you start to think of shit.
Yeah, I remember meditating and so many good ideas would come into my brain. I'm like, no, get out. I'm looking at the candle.
Yeah.
And then I forgot them.
I think having a pen and paper's all right.
No, but then you're interrupting the meditation.
No, but you just jot it down while staring at the candle.
So I think that's a weird issue about it as well.
I reckon it's okay to have pen and paper.
I reckon that takes you out of it.
It does, a
If we
little
have
bit.
some actual meditators, some gurus in the chat or in the YouTube videos, please give us some suggestions, because I don't know where to go from here.
Well, we got to go to our next one, which we don't know what that is yet. We're waiting to see the poll. That'll be exciting.
Oh, I meant for meditation.
Oh,
but yes,
right.
Our next thing.
Well, you're going to keep it up. So, well, I guess that brings us to next one. Would you recommend it to yourself? We'll start with.
Would I recommend it to myself? Yeah, I've actually felt it's slowly improving my focus, which I guess is the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
It even improved my Smash Bros. That's what I was referring to before. Dude, I was playing on Elite Smash, right? Up against this pretty tough opponent. We were going back and forth. And then I realized my mind kept wandering a little bit. And I was like, just remember the candle. I told that, I was like, focus on the game like you focus on the candle. That's what I told myself. 3-stocked him. I destroyed him. I was like, wow, I was so locked in. So it improves your ability to like lock in. I would recommend Tradicar, guys. I would recommend it for me.
Okay. Right. Would you recommend it to
Why are you
a
laughing?
viewer?
Wasn't that epic? What do you mean? That
Not
was
really.
good. Why?
I thought we were like, I've got it. Is that the epic thing you had to tell me?
That's epic.
That's not.
That's such improvement. Okay. All right. What if I just said instead, I was at jiu-jitsu. And
That's sick. That's actually awesome.
Okay, well, just apply it to whatever your favorite hobby is, and then you're good.
Okay, would you recommend it to a viewer?
Hang on, I just realized my jiu-jitsu did improve a lot.
You've become like a legend, basically, in this
Dude,
last
at
week.
jiu-jitsu, I tapped out like 7 people, only got tapped out once. That never happens.
Right, were you focusing on them like a candle?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
So I think it's working. I think it's working a lot.
Well, I think you're going to recommend it to all these people. Then let's go next one. So, a viewer, you would recommend it?
Viewer, I would recommend it, especially if caveat you have the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone's watching us. They got the time.
They got the time.
Think about it.
Yeah.
And I would really recommend it, especially to us people who use a lot of technology, because I feel like everyone who uses a lot of technology, your focus is like what you suck at.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you think you have or you do have ADHD, I think it might be one of the best things you can do for it.
Yeah.
Because it really does help you focus.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be the hardest for those kind of people to get into it.
Because that's why I went for the focus meditation. Because for me, I feel like that's the thing I struggle with the most.
Focus.
Because you can kind of... I was doing a bit of research. There's meditations for like a bit of everything. Like
Right.
ego meditations,
Oh.
like... I don't know, happiness, anxiety.
Yep.
I was like, I need some focus up in here.
I like that.
Because I'm sitting at home and I've got lots of distractions potentially all day.
All that stuff there. Yep.
So I gotta stay locked in.
Yeah, right.
Would you recommend
It to a viewer?
to a viewer?
I don't think a viewer should bother.
Really?
But this next one, I think they should.
Wait, why don't you think a viewer should bother?
The viewers, I'm not concerned about the viewers.
Okay, so our next segment, which Jackson decided, was: do we recommend this to a Patreon?
Now, hell yeah, I recommend this to a Patreon. Now, viewers, turn your ears off because this is some good shit, and I'm only giving this advice out to the Patreons. But it is so worth it because it will change your life.
Did it change your life?
Yeah, the 1 hour one I did was amazing.
But how you can't do an hour every day?
No, I know, because I only did the hour because I failed otherwise.
It's like cramming.
Yeah, big study sesh. I think 20 minutes does sound like a good amount. I was going to say half an hour was what I was going to recommend, but there you go. The studies make it interesting about 20 minutes because I actually don't know the specific time.
I imagine everyone's got a different brain. I don't imagine. I kind of know.
Yeah.
But 20 minutes apparently generally is the
15
number
to 20
there.
sort of that
Not
sort of
15.
range.
It hadn't
20 to
15.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. A family member. What family member are you going to recommend this to?
Specific family
Yeah, you
member?
have to dox them as well.
Specific family. Wait, you go first. I didn't think about this.
I didn't think about this either. I'm going to recommend it to my...
When did you write this down? Jack is a viewer, a patron, a family member, and then...
The next one, which we'll get to.
Okay.
I'm going to go with my mum. She can get into a bit of... she can get into meditation.
She's not focused enough.
Nah.
Or wait, what kind of meditation would you recommend for her?
I'm going to go...
Is this a roast?
It's a bit of a roast, isn't it?
My family listens to the podcast.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know if they listen to the...
Or maybe I'll go with
Jackson.
someone in your family. I'll go with your mother then. She should get into the focus one. She seems a bit not
a bit
focused.
all over the place.
Yeah, a bit all over the place.
Well, she is currently traveling Europe, so...
She's probably lost the plot. She's
probably looking around everywhere.
She's in, where is she? France?
She was in France. I think now she's in Greece.
Right, so she's probably just thinking about euros.
Yeah.
Or gyros, yaros, whatever they're called. She needs to focus in. Right.
On what?
On her life.
Oh, yeah. She's getting distracted
She's getting distracted out there. Yeah. She needs to just recenter. Anyway.
Okay, Mum, if you're listening.
Yeah. Who? And isn't she with your sister? Maybe you
yeah.
should recommend it to her.
I'll recommend it to my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And they can do it together.
Okay, well, there you go.
Do you reckon you can focus on each other?
Like, I meditate on you.
We just stare at each other.
I've seen a very creepy video.
I don't want to hear about this. Go on. Actually, I do.
I was like, okay, moving on.
Yeah, no, go on.
No, okay, so I don't know if it's looking at another person or with a mirror, but there's a thing that if you just stare at a mirror and just look at yourself.
Okay.
There's a video, what's it got? Rhett and Link.
Okay.
I think of people who've tested this. Your face starts to morph in front of you. Like your eye will start to droop or something in the reflection.
Oh.
And it is so freaky apparently because you're looking at yourself.
But you can see yourself face moving around.
And you see your face moving around. And apparently that's where a lot of the tales of like Bloody Mary or like weird things about that come from. Because if you stare at a mirror
that's creepy.
with light kind of dim.
Right. You'll start to see other stuff.
You'll start to see weird things. And obviously back in medieval days, you're looking at mirrors with candlelight as your only thing. Yeah. So
it gets a bit eerie.
I would not recommend that unless you want to get a bit spooked.
I recommend that to like some other different family member.
I recommend that to people having like a fun sleepover with the boys.
Or I recommend that to my enemies.
Get scared.
My haters. They can stare in the mirror.
Okay.
All right. Last
Finally,
one. Go on.
Would you recommend it to each other?
You desperately need it.
You'd recommend I keep it up?
Yeah, you're not focused, but you do seem more focused this week.
Thank you. What have you been noticing about me that's more focused?
Well, I was trying to call you this morning.
I didn't even have my phone on.
Yeah, didn't answer.
Yeah.
Which I respected.
Locked in.
I
did so much this morning, not going to lie. I was just walking around.
Yeah, we went for a walk and you said, I've already been for a walk.
I'll do another one, sure.
So that was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, it kind of led to me just doing a lot of things that I wanted to do. We've had our coffee machine broken for so long.
You fixed it?
It was broken like when you were house sitting.
Yeah. That was in like January.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's just like something's broken, but you have a workaround.
It's not bad enough.
Yeah. So you just give it up. Yesterday, I was like, I'll just call them up. Oh, okay, we're going to get it fixed now. Boom. Wasn't distracted by nothing.
That's sick.
So I'm going to keep it up. For you, I would say, yeah. You should do it.
Yeah, I thought you might say that because you didn't do it.
Yeah,
I did it. Really, I did it once, basically.
Sounds like you did give it a good try.
Yeah, I did.
Did you get bored for what was it, an hour?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, I really wanted to bring something to the podcast,
Yeah,
so I thought I should go
you.
for the alternative approach of just smashing one out.
Wow, there you go.
Did I get bored? No, I found it brought out demons that I had to fight.
I've heard that actually.
Yeah.
I've heard a good meditation. Well, I don't know if it's good, but just stare at a wall for an hour.
Yeah.
And good luck. And apparently people just start like crying, like anything you've been suppressing starts coming out.
Everything comes out.
Whoa.
I found in the hour.
That's epic.
With nothing, it sounds like I've got big demons, but it was more just like stuff that I'm just,
what I did
later.
back in 95.
Yeah. In Numb.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like a lot of that. But
Just like anything you can share or nah? Anything like...
Oh, nothing in particular. It was more just like, like you're saying about the coffee machine, just things you need to fix.
And it's like, why have I not been doing
And I'm like,
that?
just do that. And then I would go and do it.
Epic.
There was something that I needed to do. Okay, this is such not a big deal.
I'm so hyped.
I've been staying at my friend's house.
Ooh.
And I've been...
Boyfriend? Girlfriend?
Just my friend.
Oh, mystery, non-binary
Mystery friend. No, male friend.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. Oh,
sorry, boyfriend or girlfriend sounds like...
Good
anyway.
point. Yeah, how do you say that without... Anyway.
Male friend? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that just sounds like you're gay, but you're not telling anyone. Anyway, so...
Schmitty in the chat just said gay.
I've been thinking that I should go get my chair because their computer chair's not that comfortable. Yeah. And then I sat on my bed, and I was like, that chair thing came up, and I went, I'm going to go do that after this. And then I did.
Wow.
And I went and got
No,
the chair.
that's epic. No, that's huge.
That's
That's huge. Because that's just, well, I don't know. I feel like...
It made me do shit. Because you're
That's-
like, why have I not been doing that? Because I think it's also like you have put aside 20 minutes to do this. It's like I put aside 20 minutes to get my chair or to call the coffee machine.
That's what I was like. Because I was like, dude, I just stared at a candle for 20 minutes this morning. I can do anything.
Yeah.
It's like...
I've made time for that. I can make time for shit that I actually need to do.
Because anything, in a weird way... Anything I do now for the rest of the day is going to be more exciting than that. So
That's
it's
true.
Like spending 20 minutes like calling the coffee machine company and talking to someone and fixing it is like, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Super hype. So there we
How
go.
are you?
Hello, a human.
I haven't talked to you. I'm standing at a candle.
Can we talk about another thing real quick that you did while you were on this meditation journey?
Yeah.
That's kind of hippie vibes.
What's that?
Something on your leg.
Oh, yeah. I got a tattoo.
Jackson got a tattoo, guys.
It's a octopus eating a kiwi fruit. If you're on audio, Jordan, describe it.
If I'm on... It's an octopus eating a kiwi.
Great job.
It's very detailed, though. It looks very realistic. It looks like a bit of a boss octopus.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He looks a bit...
Well, I asked the tattoo artist if it was a girl or a boy, and she didn't know. So it's...
Oh, she's
I
honest
suppose.
then.
Yeah, it's gender
She didn't
neutral.
make it up.
So there you go.
Lifelong ink. Peter will be happy. Did
Peter's.
Peter
I
know?
did send Peter a photo. He was very happy.
Wow. What did he
And
say?
then he said he's getting a couple more, I think. So he's
Ooh.
running away with the tally, but I'm above you and Zack.
You definitely infinite percent above
Yeah.
me and Zack.
All right. Should we find out what we're doing next week? Let's get that up.
Yeah. Okay. So we asked the patrons. Oh, I'll just wait for you. I'll let you get it up, and then we'll say.
All right. Yeah, keep going. You're doing a good job. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Click that, and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We're underway here. Keep going. Keep them entertained.
All right. So we asked the Patreons what we should do for the next week.
And what were the 4 options,
And
Jordan?
the 4 options that we put on the poll were a morning walk, cold showers, reading before bed, and gratitude journal. And we want you guys, in the YouTube video as well, but the Patreons, to join us on this journey.
Yes.
And then you guys can kind of post how you went for your week, and then we can look at some viewer stories from the poll. For example, let's say another one that I reckon we should do is reading the Bible.
Yes.
For the week.
Reading the Bible is an episode that Jordan is very keen on doing, and I think sounds like a terrible idea. So
That's a good idea. People love the Bible. It's got to be good.
let us know what ones you want us to do.
It's like the most popular book.
Anything other than reading the Bible would be great.
Guys, say if you want to do reading the Bible, but then it's like you guys can do it on the journey with us, and then if you have any stories of how it went, and you're like, oh, it was good, I did.
I started levitating.
I started levitating.
We want to know.
We want to know. We want to hear about it. So make sure you're on the polls. It looks like the winner of the poll is a morning walk.
Morning walk, Jordan. Now, how are we going to make that
walk.
interesting? We did meditation, and we made that sound interesting, hopefully. Otherwise,
No, well, morning walk I really want to get into because I feel like that's the big one. The big old Andrew is always Huberman is always talking about morning walk, sun in the eyes, and it's apparently it's amazing.
All right, well, I guess we'll do that next. Morning walk. So, you guys have to try and do morning walk and let us know how it went.
Why are you laughing? Apparently it's very good.
Yeah, it just sounds funny.
When there's sun out, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm doing it rain, hail, or shine.
Oh, okay, good point. But at least do it when don't do it at 4 a.m.
No, true.
I've heard.
Yeah, I'll do it at 9 a.m. every morning, or try to.
And then we'll see if it changes our lives as much as meditation did. Maybe it'll. Here's the thing: it's like a verse battle now. What's going to take the slot in my morning?
I also think we should award a winner for each one, and you win this round.
Oh, like I did it. A bit
and
better
loser
than
at the end
I
has
like
to
that.
get a buzz cut. Deal?
No.
Shake my hand.
Holly will not like that.
She will. She will love the buzz.
Because I've already talked to her about it. And she was
Tell
like,
her it's for the content.
Don't do that. I'm not shaking that hand.
Shake the hand.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Shake the hand.
You're like
Shake
the
my
guy-
goddamn hand.
You're like the guy on the plane. But guys, also leave us suggestions on other maybe self-help kind of things that you want us to try. What are some other ones? Like no sugar, no technology. I don't know.
Whatever.
Leave
you
them
guys
all.
suggest.
And like, if you're thinking, man, I should probably do that, but I want some test dummies to try it out for me first.
We're the dummies.
We're them.
Yeah.
We're him.
Shake my hand.
No, I'm not shaking your hand.
Let us know if Jordan should get a buzz cut or whoever loses should get it. You're up 1-0. You won't even have to get it. All you have to do is be better.
Don't say that now.
Better than me.
You're sandbagging. As soon as the buzz cut's on the line,
Crabs on a bucket.
You're gonna be like, "Oh, I meditated an hour every day.
Yeah.
I actually went to a monastery to keep my
meditation. I've lost. I have nothing to do about
you
that
have
anymore.
lost. It's all about.
All I gotta do is walk
the
now.
Morning walk.
All right, buzz cuts.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode of Better with Jackson and Jordan.
Yeah.
How do you reckon that went?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Hopefully the hate comments aren't too strong.
Let us know.